Another project just hit it in market. So guys, I would like to show you something and explain you about property which is just hit at market. It's friends and family prices, and it's in Bell Harbor, Harbor Island. It's the best schools in neighborhood, and prices a little bit more expensive than resales, as it starts from 950 per square feet. It's going to be big apartments, huge apartments. It's going to be 2100 for 2-bedroom, 2 bathrooms. It's on the dry lots inside of the Harbor Island, and it's a lot of construction going on. And why people trying to move to Bell Harbor? Because it's very safe, a lot of security, a lot of police guards. Bell Harbor Island, this is one of the best schools on the ocean side, and a lot of people want to move to the location. And now we're gonna represent another project which is just hit at friends and family prices. And if you're looking to buy something and you want to get in 28 or 29 to move to brand new house, to brand new apartment, this is one of the options. So today we have a project which is, it's very unique building, a boutique building made by Kobe Karp as architect. You know, Kobe Karp has a lot of projects in Miami, one of the best architects, and project very nice. And who wants to have really big apartments, spacey, this is one of the options which is those boutique buildings is offering. So basically it's sitting on a Bell Harbor Island. It's like 10 minutes walk to school, like 20 minutes walk to beach if you want to. A lot of shopping areas, restaurants. Again, Bell Harbor Island, it's growing, and it's a lot of developers came to this market because of the unique location, school, safety. Project has only 82 buildings, 9 units and 9 units. So it's unique location and unique building, and a lot of upgrades in those projects. So you have nice specific gym, rooftops with the grills, with everything. Plus of this building, you can rent 90 days minimum, which is allowed you to use as a second home. And when you're not here, we can rent it. Plus, you're gonna have 2 assigned parkings. So it's a huge plus on these days, because most of units has tandem parking. It's one behind another one. Sometimes it's only one. But you know, most of the time, families has 2 cars, and street parking is a little bit here tough. So, and this project gonna have 2 assigned parkings. So, payment plan. As today to make a reservation, we have very low prices, friends and family, which is 5% now and 5% in 60 days. So you're gonna get a contract and you can lock a unit for yourself. So in summer, it's gonna be already break ground, and they're gonna start construction. You need to have another 10%. Guys, the units very spacey, high ceiling. Some units 9 feet, some units 10 feet. And again, big balconies, big deep balconies. Each unit gonna have. So basically, second, third, and fourth floor, 2 units per floor. Fifth and sixth has only 1 unit per floor. It's gonna be private elevators, which is only one family to another family, so they're not gonna see each other almost. But again, project is gonna be brand new, made by a very high-end construction company. And the HOA fee is going to be $1.25, which is really reasonable for these days with the reserves. And it's going to give you reserves for future renovation. I would like to talk about what's happening with assessments, and everybody talking about Florida will go down, prices will drop. Let me explain something. All stories which is big people talking about crash of Florida, they're lying, because I will tell you why. A lot of assessments, yes, because of what? Assessments came because a lot of old buildings in neighborhood, building from 1780s, they need renovation. And everybody knew about 10, 15 years ago, but everyone tried to keep low maintenance. So what's happening? Now they're collecting money which is people didn't spend 10, 15, 20 years ago. So it's big amount of the money, I agree with you. But main thing, people who bought those apartments 10, 20 years ago, they bought for cheap. So it's just, if they're gonna sell the unit, they're gonna still have profit. So I know some people greedy, they want to sell on the market for full asking prices, whatever, for dream prices. But this is why they're complaining about assessment. For example, person bought apartment, let's say 20 years ago for $200,000. Now he wants to sell for $500,000. He has $300,000 profit. But main thing, if he needs to pay assessment from this money, $50,000, it's okay. He made money from purchase 20 years ago. He need to, and he paid low maintenance for 20 years. Now he need to give $50,000 and pay assessment. So nothing wrong. Again, if you're gonna sell apartment which is you bought 20 years ago and for 500, so you're gonna pay $50,000 assessment, and building gonna be again in good standing with the reserves, with the new elevators, with the new lobby, with the new roof, with the new AC chillers, with everything new. So basically, those people, they're not losing money. They're making less, but it doesn't mean they're gonna lose money. So main thing, I wanna tell you message. Assessments came only because it was low maintenance. Now maintenance went up, and what's gonna happen? So now each condo collecting money for future repairs. This means people who wanna buy right now old buildings for right price, not for dream price, for right price from the same sellers, they're gonna get number one, updated apartments, and number two, with the new maintenance, which as everybody knows it's went up, they're gonna have reserves for another purchase in the 5, 10, 20 years. It means they're not gonna have more assessments. So building gonna be in good standing. Condo manager gonna have money to maintain buildings, plus they're gonna have reserves for finance, so it's gonna be easy to finance those condos. Plus they're gonna have money for each construction which is gonna be necessary by study, structural study, which is mandatory to make it for each condo in South Florida. So I don't see something hysterical going on. Yes, investors which is bought this unit for low HOA fees and for high price, yeah, you're screwed. But people who bought apartments 20 years ago and crying because of the assessment, guys, sell your units and I will help you with. But okay, it's you bought apartments 20 years ago for nothing. Now you're gonna sell a little less. So basically, I don't see any financial problems if you're making right decision. And this is when people don't tell to public what's going on really. If you don't want to have assessment, buy single family house, no HOA fees, and enjoy. Today we can buy with you construction costs of the developers. So today on this market we can buy really construction cost of developers, because market a little slow down. Those people have, all these people have mortgages, construction loans. They need to get rid of inventory, and this is the best time to buy. When you want to buy, you need to buy when it's a buyer's market. So a lot of people asking, Boris, what's going on the market? Yes, correct. You need to buy when you have tons of inventory, when you have sellers, motivated sellers, and when you can get a best deal. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm representing buyers, and I'm telling guys, I don't care about asking price. I know how much we need to buy. I know what my expertise says for this type of unit, based on a size, based on a location, based on income, and this is a work which is I do for my clients. And sometimes we comparing apple to apple and choosing the best unit for the right price. If you're waiting to get some another kick to move to Florida, guys, I think we already have so much kicks. Now it was Sandy, after It came COVID, now it's another political game. Guys, who is thinking about to purchase a property in South Florida? I will glad to help you. I'll give you attention, I'll give you education, what to buy, what's gonna bring you money, and what's real value for property which is you wanna buy. So, and again, nothing scary going on in Miami, nothing scary going on in Florida. You just need to know what to buy and how to pay for. We have demand for rental, we have demand for new construction. You just need to know how much money in a pocket and monthly payment you can afford. Very simple. So all stories about assessments, big problems in Florida, it is not true. Problem who don't know what they're doing and who cannot afford it. But if you're buying right price and with all disclosed information about assessments, about HOA fees, it's gonna be right decision, because like I said before, buy when it's buyer market, sell when it's seller's market, not opposite. So when rates will go down again, we're gonna have less inventory, more buyers will shop on the market. So in this case, it's again gonna be different game. So guys, if you agree with me, put your comments. I would love to hear what you think about. And again, we have new project, friends and family prices, which is reasonable for today's market. Again, our prices, 950 per square feet, it's not dream price. It is realistically with all calculation of construction, calculation of expenses, insurances, mortgages, construction loans. So basically, this is the price for the good quality of the building. Now some locations asking 1,100, 1,200. So this is a market price which is you're gonna get. You want to buy houses without HOA fees? Welcome, we have those options. We have houses without HOA fees, and regarding houses which is we built in West Coast, Florida, and a lot of questions regarding price, how much to handle it. So people from New York, for you it's easy, $1 million purchase, let's make a math. $10,000 you're gonna pay, $10,000 gonna pay property taxes because there it's less expensive, and you're gonna pay two insurances. Flood, you're gonna pay $3,200, and homeowners insurance, you're gonna pay $2,900. So basically roughly $6,000 for both insurances, because house has high elevation, so based on elevation certificate, it's not enough. So it's safe house because it's very high, 11 feet above water line. So if you want to have less expensive life, we have West Coast, Florida, which is you can afford it. So you know, in Miami town, $1 million you can buy good size 2-bedroom apartment. In West Coast for $1 million you can buy a house with a pool, no HOA fees, with a boat dock, and $2,200 under AC, $3,700 under roof, really nice, with a summer kitchen, with everything what you want to. So we have different choices, we have big selection of property, and we have knowledge what to buy and what is right price. Not asking price, what is right price to buy. Guys, I hope it was nice education, and put like if you can, and subscribe. See your drawings, and thank you for watching.